What's up, guys? It's Devin of that channel. Welcome back to another Doki Doki Encore video. I can't hear myself right now, so this is gonna be probably a very, very loud video. So, basically, oh god, I didn't even freaking know that was a thing in the... I did not know that was a thing on the title screen. That's so weird. We left off last time where we basically... let me take these off. I'm sorry, they're wicked freaking loud. So basically, we left off last time where we had a nightmare after spending time with Sayori about, you know, and obviously I'm pretty sure, I have no doubt that that nightmare was triggered by Monica. And basically, I can still hear it through my headset, I'm telling you. We basically had some pretty fun, it's like a not Okie Dokie Lost Chapter last video. That was basically what the whole thing was. We spend time with Sayori, we have a nightmare about Sayori. Oh, Yuri just did that, that's weird. And that's about where we are now, so I can't actually remember where we left off exactly. We're obviously probably just going to start with the latest date that I can find on the load screen. But without further ado, I don't think there's anything left to worry about then to get back into this. By the way, I have these new headphones that are much better than the ones I've been using. The other ones have been really hurting my ear. These ones are the Razer Krakens. I don't remember exactly what model they are, but they're a 7.1, and they've got a little bass booster thing here as well. So, yep, I just got them in the mail today, and we're going to be using these from now on instead of the normal ones we've been using. And I can't find a proper place to put this without having it fall off, so unfortunately it's going to have to sit somewhere. Without further ado, let's put these back on, and let's get back into this. So, I'm assuming it's May 21st because these two are May 3rd. So we're going to go with that, and we're going to, you know, have some fun here. As usual, my classes are unexciting and feel like they drag on forever. I'm fairly certain that most of the things that they're teaching us now are never going to be used for our day-to-day lives post-high school and college. So true. There's so many things you learn about in school that sometimes you just never even use. Not that I've really given much. I've given. Oh my god, I can't read. I'm sorry, it's morning. It's 11:54 as I speak right now. Oh god, these are loud. These things like literally that just rung in my head. That was funny. I didn't read the last part though. Not that I've really given much thought about my future. Anyways, that's so true. I'm gonna actually turn this down a little bit. Yay, and I'm gonna turn this down a little bit too. So it's going to be a little bit quieter on your end as well, so I apologize for that. You know what, actually, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to actually turn this down. So hopefully that doesn't fucking scream in my ears anymore. I don't need the loud noise anyway, so I really shouldn't have. I was playing Overwatch earlier, so I forgot to turn them down. With the sound of the final bell, everyone packs up their things and starts flooding out the door in a rush to get to their clubs or get back home. Fortunately this time, I'm one of the first few out. As I stand outside the classroom, seeing all the other students flooding through the hallway, I'm able to somehow hear Sayori call out to me, "Devin, Devin!" I think we're girlfriend and boyfriend now with Sayori too. I'm not. Don't quote me on it, but I'm pretty sure that's the case. I turn to my right to see Sayori standing there waving at me. Yep, that's definitely her. I walk over to join her. Hey Sayori, hey Devin. We definitely seem to be in a good mood. That's because it's time for the literature club, silly. And because I can't wait to spend more time with you. I feel a smile form across my face. Well, let's go. Sayori happily nods as we begin our walk to the clubroom. Does not look like a happy nod. That looks like a very sad happy nod. We arrive at the clubroom with the usual scene greeting us. Yuri's in the usual spot, intently reading her book, while Natsuki is rummaging around the closet doing who knows what. I see Monica at the teacher's desk in the front of the room, apparently working on something. However, Monica quickly notices us and flashes us a smile. Hey guys! Hey Monica! You two seem to be doing well today. Yeah, today's been great. That's good to hear, Sayori. How about you, Devin? Monica, you little bitch. I swear to God. Freaking, she knows what's happening, too, because she was behind that nightmare. Oh my god, it's gonna be freaking amazing. Okay, how about you, Devin? How's your day been so far? The way Monica asks her question sends a familiar chill down my spine. Gee, I wonder why. Like kind of the one I felt in my dream last night. I brushed the feeling off. Oh, it's been alright, I guess. Well, with a little literature, I'm sure will make your day phenomenal, Devin. Isn't that right, Sayori? You know it. You guys go get settled. I need to work on something to share with everyone. Work on what, Monica? Making me another... Are you gonna make me pass out on some shit and give me another nightmare? That's awesome, Monica. I can't wait. Sayori happily walks to her usual spot and sees her things, sets her things down. I'm a little intrigued at what Monica's announcement is, so I decide to indulge on my curiosity. I turn to Monica. So, what's the announcement? Oh, come on, Devin, it's a surprise, and I can't spoil a surprise that's meant for everyone now, can I? Fair enough. So, how are things with you and Sayori? My mind goes completely blank for a split second until I realize that Monica's the only one who knows that Sayori and I are a couple. Oh, well, things are going well, I guess. She can be a bit of a handful at times, you know. Monica lets out a small laugh. Haha, well, that's Sayori, but I'm glad to hear things are doing well between you guys. Thanks, Monica. Hey, if you ever need any advice, I'd be more than happy to help. I just love seeing the two of you being happy together. Somehow I don't believe that. I'm surprised Monica's taken such a serious investment in my relationship with Sayori. I guess her and Sayori are bigger friends than I first realized. Well, it helps to have someone to turn to in case I need advice. I'll keep that in mind. Thanks, Monica. Well, I don't want to keep you any longer from her than I should, so... No, you're fine, Monica. Thank you. No problem. If you want to talk more, I'll be here. I've actually been working on this poem since last night if you want to see how it turned out. I'd certainly keep that in mind, Monica. Monica smiles when she turns and heads back to the teacher's desk. Turn to face the rest of the room, with everyone doing their respective activities. Well, it makes no sense for me to stand out in the open like this. Who should I spend time with? Obviously, Sayori. I decided to see how Sayori was doing. Hey, Sayori. Oh, hey, Devin. Sayori smiles as I take a seat next to her. So, what were you asking Monica about? Oh, I just wanted to see if we can get a little sneak peek at what her announcement is going to be. Devin... She's gonna tell all of us, you know. It's not nice to be nosy. So true. Haha, I know. That's so like you, though. I let out a small chuckle. I guess some things never change, do they? Yeah, I guess not. Why was that so sad? Sayori looks off to the front of the room. So, how are things been with you today? I guess things have been alright. The music just stopped. Oh, that's not okay. Though I don't know if things have really changed or not. That's not good. Sayori's voice trails off. I just still feel the same. I gently take Sayori's hand. Sayori, look at me. Sayori looks at me as tears well within her eyes. What's wrong? Why does this sound familiar? Why does this look familiar? Like, have we been through this already? I have no idea. Hopefully I'm not, repeating everything that we just did last episode. I don't know, Devin. What do you mean? Sayori nervously swallows. I thought that I'd be so much happier now that we're together. And while seeing you and spending time helps drive the rain clouds away for a little while, they just come back sooner or later, Devin. Monica! I don't know why this keeps happening to me. Why does it keep happening, Devin? Without thinking, I take Sayori's into my arms. Ooh, the artwork on this is phenomenal. I love this. This is awesome. Sayori, listen to me. I don't really know how to help you through this, but I'll be there for you every step of the way. That much I can promise. I know I can't wave away what you're feeling right now, but if being with you right now helps, then I hope I'm doing something right. I can feel Sayori tremble as she resists the urge to break down and sob. Just promise me that you'll always be there for me, Devin. I just need to hear that. I promise you, Sayori. I never go back on my word to you. You know that. Sayori slowly pulls away from me. I put my hand on her cheek. Hey, it's okay. You're incredibly strong for putting up with this. Don't give up. I see a mixture of emotions in Sayori's face as she's trying to fight back tears while trying not to blush like an idiot. But she's my idiot. She's my Sayori, and I love her. Sayori gently takes both of my hands and holds onto them firmly. Thank you, Devin. Anytime. Lately, my emotions have been all over the place. First, I felt like I was a burden to you and everyone I knew, and now, her voice trails off. What is it, Sayori? Sayori takes a deep breath and she holds my hands tightly. Now, I feel like I really shouldn't be here. Okay, let's not take that turn. Let's not go in that direction, Sayori. That's not where you want to have your mindset. What do you mean? I don't know. Just the past few days, I feel like this feeling I really shouldn't be here with you. That none of this should have happened. I feel my heart sink into my stomach. She doesn't mean... I'm not doubting our relationship or anything. It's just... I guess you could say I feel out of place or something. Well, I'll say this, Sayori. I'm glad you're here with me. I wouldn't change any of this for the world. I'm glad that we found our feelings for each other. Sayori's grip on me tightens. Hey, Devin? Yeah, Sayori? I'm gonna rest for a little bit if it's okay with you. Today's been draining. Alright, do you want me to leave or... Okay. Well, that's one way to take some rest, I guess. Without warning, Sayori plops her head onto my shoulder. And she's out like a light. Rest easy, Sayori. I mutter softly. Unless, Monica, just made her, basically just drop. I don't know. I feel like something has to do with Monica, though. I can't help but notice how cute she looks sleeping on my shoulder. Well, I might as well take this opportunity to get some shut-eye myself. Standing up. Never in a million years, my head is itchy in the back of my head. Did I think I'd end up with someone like Sayori? A guy like me and a girl like her? What are the odds? Speaking of finding, there's no way the others haven't noticed us. I quickly crack open my eyes. I look around the room. Yuri still seems to be in her book, Monica seems to be typing on the teacher's computer, and Natsuki is in her usual spot under the windowsill, reading her manga. There's no way that they haven't at least looked up once and saw us like this, or overheard what we were saying, since we weren't really being that quiet to begin with. Suddenly, Monica stands up and walks to the front of the room. Okay, everyone, gather around. I have an important announcement to make. Suddenly, Monica and Natsuki's eyes turn to me and Sayori. Yuri, confused what's going on, turns around, only to see what Monica and Natsuki are staring at. Thankfully, Sayori dozed off while we were like this, otherwise she'd be incredibly embarrassed. All three girls are looking up at us with a bit of irritated, almost jealous expression on their faces. Great. Well, it's up to me to attempt to salvage the situation. Hey, Sayori. I suddenly nudge her. She raises her head to look at me. Wake up, dummy. 5 more minutes like this, please. Sayori puts her head back on my shoulder. I just can't win today. Monica, Natsuki, and Yuri all look off in different directions, trying to avoid making the situation even more awkward than it already is. Monica has an announcement to make. Come on, let's not make her wait. Okay. Sayori stands up and stretches. But she quickly sees the situation we're in. Immediately, Sayori's face matches her bow. That's so funny. Oh, Sayori, always putting us in these awkward situations. Oh, sorry guys, I was just, Monica shoots Sayori a warm smile. It's alright, Sayori, come on. She gestures for us to come towards the front of the room. Well, on my way to the front of the room, Natsuki gives me a friendly punch in the arm. That's funny. Ow, hey, what was that for? Nothing, dummy. She mutters that softly and avoids eye contact as she briskly walks past me. Well, that was random. I just hope she isn't jealous of me and Sayori getting so close like that. Hopefully then she won't full on put me in the hospital. Oh well. Like she could ever do that. Oh, I can just see all the comments after that little remark I made. We all take our seats at the front of the room with Monica standing right in front of us. Okay, everyone, here's the news. Starting next week, the student newspaper and photography club are going to be going around and doing a profile on all the different clubs. As part of their biannual Meet the Clubs piece that they do every semester. As of now, they're scheduled to meet with us and do their piece next Monday, so I was hoping that we could think of something that would really show off the club. Natsuki audibly groans. Is it going to be like a festival again? Monica seems a little taken aback by this, but she tries to shrug it off. No, not really. We won't be performing for anyone this time, and I certainly don't think we'll need to put in the same level of preparation for this compared to the festival. But it would appreciate it if we could at least come up with something nice that'll show up to the club. Everyone, why is Sayori's eyes closed? She's still tired? Is she like sleeping again? Everyone takes a moment to collect their thoughts. After a moment of silence, Yuri's the first to speak up. You know, I did happen to keep the welcome banner we made for the festival. I just need to find it. It's somewhere in my house. I wouldn't mind baking cupcakes again. Turns out Devin isn't that bad of a cook. She says directly looking at me. Natsuki certainly isn't letting what just happened between me and Sayori go. I try to move past the sudden awkwardness. Yeah, I wouldn't mind that, Nat. Natsuki looks at me with a puzzled look. Nat? Where did that come from? I don't know. I just thought it'd be cute if I gave you a little nickname. Normally, Natsuki would shoot me an irritated look before proclaiming to everyone that she isn't cute. But this time, she doesn't even look like she knows how to get properly mad at me. She tries to put a pout. I just spit everywhere. Oh god, that was disgusting. But I can tell she's forcefully trying to hold back a grin. Are you implying that I'm cute? And if I was? Atsuki suddenly looks off in another direction, only becoming more flustered. After about a moment, she turns back to face me, no longer able to contain her grin. I'll let that slide, just this once. Sayori once again shoots me the same quizzical glance she gave me yesterday when Natsuki brought up the time we spent together last Sunday. Sooner or later, I'm going to have to resolve all of this and tell Natsuki that I'm with Sayori, as well as tell Sayori everything that happened between me and Natsuki on Sunday. Hopefully that will put her mind to rest. Thankfully, Monica comes in to seemingly save the situation. I can type up a summary of what we can do on a day-to-day basis and write some things down for what we can tell the newspaper. Ooh, I know what we can do. Everyone turns to Sayori. I can go to the library and get some books for us to read. I think it'd be good for when they take pictures of us. Great call, Sayori. As for you, Devin, do you have any ideas? Yeah, about that. I think I'm just gonna leave. Never come back. You guys can go write me letters and stuff if you want. Huh. I took a few moments to think to myself. Suddenly I got an idea. Well, I can bring some famous poems that we can also use for the photo ops, and I think it'd be great to show that there's more to literature than just books. Heck, maybe we can even use some of our own poems as well. I can organize them together like Monica did, but I'll need everyone else's poems. Everyone paused to wow, that was actually a really decent idea, Devin. Where the hell did you just like pull that out of your ass? Did you just pull a Monica? Everyone pauses to reflect on what I just said. That's a good idea, Devin. I'll hand you all my stuff tomorrow if that's okay with you. That's perfectly fine. I have all my poems in the back of my place. I can give these to you later. Same here. I'll give you them at tomorrow's meeting, Devin. I think I have mine with me. Let me check. Natsuki searches through her bag and retrieves a small stack of papers. I must have newspapers. What the hell? Here you go. That should be everything. Natsuki hands you her poems. Thanks, Natsuki. Everyone. Okay, sir. Okay, everyone. You all know what to do. This concludes today's meeting. Be sure to find your poems and give them to Devin. Everyone begins packing their things, mostly talking about their levels of excitement for the upcoming event. As I think to myself, this would probably be the first time I'd ever been interviewed by our school's newspaper for anything. I know Monika's been interviewed before, and somehow Sayori's been interviewed before as well. But I guess for Natsuki and Yuri and I, this will be our first time. Did I say out first time? This will be out first time. I knew what they meant, but it's just funny that I caught that. My head is still itchy. I gotta get a haircut because my hair itches with these headphones on. I feel my anxiety start to rise as I think about it. My train of thought ends as I feel a tap on my shoulder. Ready to walk home, Devin? Yep, let's go. After I finish packing my things, Sayori and I wave goodbye to the others as we head out to start our walk home. Yay! Ooh, that was a quick little change. Ooh, I like the music. Did this already happen before, or like, I have no idea. During the walk home, I feel Sayori gently take my hand. When I turned to her, she kept looking straight ahead, madly blushing. I don't know why I was doing my hand little motion. I was hitting my hand like that for no reason. I don't know why I was doing that. I smiled at myself as we keep walking. It seems that we've gotten more comfortable showing off our affection for each other in public, even if it's something as simple as holding hands. Sayori seems to be really in a really good mood today. Well, she did say me being around her helps her feel better. Granted, I have no problem spending my time around Sayori. What if this is her cure to her problems all along? Just spending time around each other. At this rate, she should be rid of her rain clouds in no time. The thought of that keeps me smiling through the duration of the walk. Well, that's Monica comes around and be like, hey, fuck you, bitch. Eventually, we reach our houses. Hey, Devin? Yeah, Sayori? I think I know where my poems are. I can stop by your house in a bit and drop them off if that's okay. Sayori's voice trails off. I can see where she's going with this. Yeah, I'd love to have you over. See you in a bit, Sayori. Okay. Sayori and I briefly embrace each other as well as we head back to our respective houses. I hope Sayori can stay a little longer this time. I drop my book bag in the middle of my room and change out of my uniform. I begin looking through the messy stack of papers on my desk in an attempt to find the poems I wrote. I just hope I didn't accidentally throw them away. Come on, they gotta be here somewhere. Ah, there they are. I pull my poems out of my stack. What the hell did I just say? And start organize them a little. Reading through them, I see how far I've progressed as a writer. My more recent poems certainly seem more developed and structured compared to the first poem I wrote. I'm also reminded of the inspiration behind all these poems, my dear Sayori. Just thinking about her allowed me to power through this arduous task. Arduous? I've never seen that word before in my life. I guess I did end up writing this for her after all. I put down my poems and go back to my bag to retrieve Natsuki's poems, which I put right next to mine. I noticed that in Natsuki's stack of poems there's a pink piece of paper. Why am I not surprised? I don't remember Natsuki ever writing her poems down on pink paper. Maybe she accidentally gave me something. Before I can investigate further, I hear my doorbell ring. Wow, come on, read the letter! Read the letter, it's gonna take like 3 seconds, come on! Wow, Sayori's a lot quicker than I thought she'd be. I go downstairs and let Sayori in. I open the door to see Sayori standing outside with her poems. Hey, Devin, I found them. She proudly hands me them. That's awesome. Thanks, Sayori. You're the best. Sayori blushes at my compliment. So, want to come in? Yeah, I'd love to. Awesome. I just spit everywhere again. I let Sayori into my house. I put Sayori's poems on the dining room table and join her in the living room. So, what exactly do you want to do? I've definitely got more than a few ideas in mind. What would they be? She looks at me quizzically in an obvious sense of intrigue in her eyes. Well, let me show you. We slowly shuffle closer to each other. Okay, can we not, block the screen? We slowly shuffle closer to each other until we are close enough to feel each other's breath. Her breaths are shallow. Her eyes are locked with mine. My vision feels hazy. Not safe for work! Not safe for work! Have they always been that beautiful blue color? I mean, yeah. That's kind of her that's kind of her color in the game. With the scent of cinnamon mixed with the feeling of her soft breast grazing my neck. Suddenly I remember what I wanted to do. Remember when we had that big debate over who could get more gold trophies in Mario Kart when we were little? Wait, wait, this took a turn. First it's all romantic, and now we're talking about Mario Kart? Like, what the hell? Sorry, pause to remember. Yeah, why? I think it's time we oh god, it squeaked. I think it's time we to settle that debate again. Sayori gives my suggestion. Alright, Devin, I'll warn you though, I won't hold back. Is she anybody like friends I've played with where they'll say that, but then they suck? She manages to say that in both a playful and ominous tone. Growing up, Sayori and I had a bit of an annual competition to see who could get the most gold trophies in Mario Kart. Every so often, we would trade the winning title, but I remember that I barely beat her out last time. So, it was actually close, apparently? Apparently she's actually decent at Mario Kart? Or maybe you just suck so bad? We also had the tradition where the loser would have to pay for the winner's ice cream at Gomea's. I've never heard of that. Is that a real place? Usually when Sayori would win, she'd get the most ridiculously expensive sundae, almost a way to rub it in that she won. Usually I'd be humble and get something cheap. I power on my Wii and okay, so it's a Wii. So it's gotta be Mario Kart Wii then, huh? And hand her one of the controllers. Seeing Mario Kart boot up on the screen again triggers a flood of memories from my childhood. It's been years since I've played this game, and even longer since Sayori and I have played it together. My skills are probably a little rusty, but I hope hers are as well. What map should we play first? Sayori shoots me a sly look. How about Rainbow Road? You really think we should stop on a map considering how long it's been? Only reason I remember it was because of how frustrating it was. It could still be fun. Unless you're too chicken. Alright, you're on. We sit there choosing our racers. I decide to go with my old main, Luigi. As I expected, Sayori chooses Daisy, her all-time favorite. Why does that make total sense? It's Mario Kart Wii, of course it is. And that is not Luigi, that's baby Luigi. God damn it! Didn't even get the character right. Well, here we go. Good luck, Devin. Oh, now you grew up in a matter. Hold on, let's backtrack here. It was just baby Luigi. He said Luigi, but it was baby Luigi. And then the next frame, he's Luigi again. It was a completely different cart. What? The race is off. The first thing I do is fall right off the map with Sayori quickly following, and now you see why I always hated this map. Yeah, but this is still pretty fun. A smile manages to form across my face. Sayori's always been able to find the joy in almost anything. And now it's not even Mario Kart Wii anymore. It's Mario Kart now it's Mario Kart 8. What the hell is this? I'm not trying to pick on you, creator. If you're watching this, and I know you're not, but if you are, by any chance, if anybody who's had any deal with this mod at all, like, I'm not hating on this. It's just funny that it's changing, like, every single time. It's amazing. Well, early on, Sayori and I trade leads for the first place. After a while, I'm able to stay in first fairly comfortably. Of course, that means I've been getting bombarded with red shells. And there's, like, little Photoshop Daisy in the background. That's amazing. Why do you have so many red shells? The farther you are from first place, the better items you get. Oh, yeah. I need to play this more. Come on, everybody. I haven't played it in years and I know that. Come on. Sayori lets out a giggle as she throws out another red shell that nearly hits me. My nose is so itchy, I hate it. It's like around the rim. Nice try. However, as soon as I say that, Sayori is able to pass me. Thank you. Sayori and I continue to trade leads for the most of the first two laps. Neither of us able to gain much distance on each other before the others take the lead again. Finally, it comes down to the last stretch of the race. I'm barely in first. I can almost see the finish line. Seemingly out of nowhere, one of the NPC players start to catch up to us. In the blink of an eye, the NPC passes Sayori and is right on my tail. I don't need two things to worry about. Well, time to use the shells I've been saving for the end. I start throwing out my shells randomly in an effort to get an NPC and Sayori off my tail. I'm sorry. And now it's Metal Mario. That's funny. And that's a completely different card again. What the hell? My first shell hits the NPC successfully. Its cart quickly spirals out of control before promptly falling off the map. However, Sayori was able to dodge the other shells I threw. Why would you throw your shells? Use them as a shield. That's how you're supposed to use them. I mean, obviously it's intended that you throw them in the game, but like a lot of people who like play this game very competitively, if they're in first and there's somebody ahead of them, what they'll do is they'll get like bananas or shells and they'll use them as a shield so that if a red shell comes up behind them, that they can easily just deflect them and keep going. So that's how I play it anyway. But they completely didn't take that into consideration with this game. I look to see that I still have one left. With the finish line only 10 seconds away with Sayori and I neck and neck, it's now or never that I use my last shell. Take this! In desperation, I throw my last shell out randomly. However, I come to regret that decision rather quickly. Oh crap, no! Wait, hold on, how do you... Oh, it's a green shell, it's not even lock-on. I somehow end up hitting myself with the shell I just threw. I love how I'm being so serious about this, even though this is Doki Doki, not Mario Kart. Before I know it, Sayori passes me and wins the race. Damn it! Yay, I won! I sit there absolutely stunned. I just cost myself the game. Looks like you'll have to buy me my favorite sundae again. Oh no, not if I have anything to say about it. I playfully tackle her to the floor. Now it's back to the not safe for work shit. She heals as she tries to get up, but fortunately I'm too strong for her. Okay. Oh, I love it. I like the picture, but it doesn't fit the screen very well. Hey, no fair, Mimini, you promised. Sayori playfully pouts at me while giving me her puppy eyes. Under most circumstances, they really wouldn't work on me, but for some reason today, they're super effective. I know. I'm gonna buy you whatever you want. I'm just messing with you, Sayori. Sayori shoots me a quick look of relief. So, when do I get my ice cream? As soon as you can get up. Sayori manages to put a good effort to get up, but again, I'm too strong for her. Haha, you haven't changed a bit, have you, Sayori? Neither have you, Devin. Oh, the music stopped. Is this gonna get really kinky and shit again? What do you mean? You've always been that brash, funny guy next door who always has his head in the clouds. You've always been so kind to me, even when I don't think I deserve it. You always looked out for me. I can hear Sayori's voice starting to break. You always help me when I'm feeling down, even if you don't realize that. Trying to my best not to blush, I break and crack the wide grin at her. You're the reason I even get up out of bed this morning, Devin. You're the reason I can feel happiness and joy in my life. You're the reason I'm even alive. Even when I'm at my lowest point, when my rain clouds just pour on me, you're the sunshine that I need to break them away. I see now that I'm the luckiest girl in the world to have you as my boyfriend. I see tears start to swell up in Sayori's eyes. Listen to Sayori, that really hits me hard inside. I'm the reason she's alive? There's no way she would, she would never. Before I can finish my train of thought, Sayori inches her face closer to mine. Devin, Sayori's lips suddenly meet mine. Despite the sudden shock, I manage to return her kiss, our lips interlocking. The taste of peach fills my mouth. Come on, it's not cinnamon. As our lips push back against each other. The smell of there it is. The smell of cinnamon radiating from from her hair seemed to put me in a trace. I pull back and lock eyes. I can't read. I'm sorry, it's morning or afternoon now, but it was morning when I started recording. As she lays there with bated breath. There's a minute of silence between us, and as we get lost in each other's eyes. Finally, I decided to break the silence. So, I guess you won. Yeah, I won fair and square. I get off Sayori and help her up. Well, I think that's enough video games for one day. Want to see what's on TV? Yeah, sure. We spend the next few hours watching some old movies and cuddling. Eventually, the sun sets and starts to get dark out. Well, I better head back and start getting ready for tomorrow. Yeah, bummer that the day went by so fast. Yeah, but I'll see you tomorrow, Devin. I had so much fun with you today. I did too, Sayori. I'll see you tomorrow. Sayori gives me one more hug before I leaving to go back to her house. As she shuts the door, I collapse back into my couch, exhausted by today's events. We finally kissed. I still can't believe it. I should have seen it coming, but I'm surprised with just how well my relationship with Sayori's coming along. Even if I have no idea what I'm doing. Or maybe this was Sayori's... Was Sayori? Okay, that's not right. What Sayori needed all along. She just wanted to be around me again? I can't read this! I'm so, messed up in the head right now. Am I really the answer to all our problems? Then again, I don't really know how deep her problems run. And if she's always having rain clouds when I'm not around her, well, she should be able to talk her problems to someone else, not just me. I'm not even entirely sure if I'm the only one who knows about her problems as well. Her parents know about this, right? Then again, Sayori's dad really isn't around too much because of his work. And her mom moved back to the countryside following that divorce. Unless Monica knows, I might be the only one she's told. I can try being around her as much as I can, but I can't be there for her 24/7, especially if my plans for the summer still end up happening. I guess I'll have to figure something out then. Still, it was nice to spend more time with her today. Hopefully she'll be fine for the rest of the night. I flip back on the TV and watch a few more shows before grabbing Sayori's poems off the dining room table and heading up to my room. After grabbing Sayori's poem from the dining table, I put her stack right next to mine and Natsuki's. I remember that there was something in Natsuki's stack that stood out to me. Here we go. We're gonna see the letter. After comparing all three stacks, I see Sayori's stack completely identical to mine. Natsuki's stack is only one that has pink piece of paper. I begin to look through Natsuki's stack. Looking through her poems, I can't help but be reminded I can't help but be reminded me, what the hell, of the first time we shared our work. Pretty sure this needs to be run over one more time with like spelling checks and stuff. It's a great mod, but it just needs a little bit of a touch up with spelling and grammar and stuff. I always found joy in reading her poems. They're so simple, yet they're just as hard as hitting Monaca's, Sayori's, and Miri's. Not to mention, I always found her word choice to be cute and adorable. It really does suit her, even if she won't admit it. Through my train of thought, one of the pieces of paper escapes my grip. I put the poems on my desk and bent down to grab the stray paper. I look at the title. I don't remember reading this one. My Day with You. Oh, this is the day before the festival, huh? My Day with You. My Day with You was perfect, it's true. You and I, preparing sweets, who could have known? I'd be swept off my feet. Baking with you broke down my walls. I just hope I wasn't the only one to fall. Ever since that day, I felt a connection. I can't hide anymore, this is my confession. I love you more than words can say. All thanks to our special day. Love, Natsuki. God damn it! Of course this is gonna happen. Oh, shit. She likes me? I get assaulted with a barrage of emotions as I try to come to terms with the situation I've just found myself in. I have no idea how I should handle this. Not to mention, Natsuki probably knows I've read it by this point. Did she give this to me on purpose? There's no way she would have accidentally given this to me. What do? I put the poem back in the stack, put on my pajamas, and lay on my bed. Do I tell Sayori? How will she feel about this? What am I gonna do? Do I talk to Natsuki about this tomorrow, or do I let her come to me? Through the milestones, through the millions of scenarios that play out in my head, my mind eventually wears me down, and I drift off into an uneasy sleep. Okay, I think I'm gonna save it right here for a little cliffhanger. The music, though, is not fun. It's good music, like it's good for the mod, but it's really eerie, so it's like, I'm gonna leave you off on this cliffhanger now. So, without further ado, I'm gonna leave it here. I'm enjoying this mod. I'm enjoying the Sayori route. I don't know if I'm gonna play any of the other routes yet. I did say at the beginning that might have been the case, but I really don't know if, like, Summertime's already going to be a long mod as it is with doing all the routes, so I don't know if I want to do all the routes for Encore. But if you guys do want to play all the routes, it's on the official Reddit page for the modding community, so you guys can go play it yourself. Also, if you just search it, you'll find it. I know you will. But without further ado, I think I'm going to leave it here. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, smash that like button, subscribe if you're new. I'd love it as a channel. Guys, I've got a Discord. Come check me out inside of YouTube. It's gonna be a fun time for all. I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I did make it. I hope to see you guys in my next one. Goodbye!